Hey guys, it's Kara, clearly. Finally making this video that I said I would make like a year and a half ago, answering your questions and stuff. So here we go. The first one, how do you care for your hair? You dyed it so many times and it still looks amazing. I don't really do that much. I just kind of make sure not to use a lot of heat, and yeah, that's about it. Sometimes I'll like deep condition it, but not really. What should I do to dye one strip of my hair for summer? Just like bleach it and then dye over it. I don't know, I have stuff in my tagged hair fac. What's the shortest and longest you've ever had your hair? Shortest was probably like right below my chin, and then longest was like probably like my ass. Yeah. Products you recommend for dyed hair? Do you mean like shampoos and conditioners or something? I just use like Tresemme, and yeah, I don't really use anything. If you mean like what I dye it with, that's in my tagged hair fac. Were you in the 1D fandom before? Is that how you met Molly? No. I was into One Direction in like 2011, and I saw a bunch of shows and I met them a couple times, and I was like a really, really hardcore like 1D fan. And then I kind of just like grew out of it, I guess. Like it just, I don't know, I just like stopped caring as much. And I mean, I still jam to them, don't get me wrong. Like, it's my shit, but no, Molly and I met through a mutual friend. Chris Dogshit420 says, shout out to you, Kara, I love you. Are you ever gonna do a hair dyeing tutorial? Yikes. I did make one before and then I didn't like it, so I didn't post it. But maybe one day. I don't really have the time right now because it's a process to get my camera set up and everything, but maybe eventually. What are your favorite trends as of right now? I really like sheer layers, and trying to think of like new trends that I like. I don't know. I really like really bright makeup that's been happening a lot recently. I still really like matching separates. I still really like sportswear as everyday wear, like with the Adidas collaborations that they're doing with like everyone right now. Yeah, I don't know. I'll get back to you on that one. Sorry, I'm trying to find like more that are like actual questions and not like comments. What's the difference between a roommate and a suite mate? Roommate is in the same room, aka she sleeps right next to me, and then suite mate is like another room in the same apartment. Sorry, I'm so weird. What are some of your favorite places to eat in NYC? I really like Mamoon's for falafel, Smack, which is like a specialty mac and cheese place, Ray's for pizza, Ozu for sushi. Shake Shack has really good fries. Murray's Bagels has the best bagels ever. Diners have the best mozzarella sticks. There's this Tex-Mex place on either McDougal or Sullivan, like right past West 4th, and they have the cheapest, best Tex-Mex ever. but don't go to the one on 14th Street because there's this weird ass fish that sits there watching you eat. Okay, do you have a YouTube channel? I used to, and then I got really embarrassed about people seeing me, so I took it down. Would you ever date a girl? Yeah. Let's see. How did your blog become so popular? I don't necessarily think it's like, popular. I still don't know why people send me questions and why people talk to me because I'm weird as fuck, but like, I don't know. I just talked to people, made friends. Let's see what else. Someone said, can you make a video for fashion, like cute outfits? I tried that once and it was really embarrassing, so probably not, I'm sorry. Do you have any tips on being less awkward and feeling more confident? Fake it till you make it. Nobody is as confident as they think, as like they seem, but you just gotta kind of pretend you are, and eventually other people will think that, and you'll think that, and it'll all just kind of come together. You just have to, yeah, honestly, there's no other way to do it. Like, you just have to pretend to be sure of yourself until you actually are. And if anyone tries to give you shit about that, fuck them. Like, you be as confident as you want to be, as you can be, and if someone else tries to take that right from you, they just need to learn to love themselves as well, because that's the only reason why they'd be trying to convince you to not like yourself. There you go. What do you use to dye your hair? Tag Terrafac. What are your, do you have any favorite contouring powder or bronzer? Right now I'm using e.l.f.'s like bronzer blusher combo thing, and I don't know if it comes in different shades. I think it's just one, but I use that, and then I use a Real Techniques contouring brush. Is NYC worth the high cost? I think it is. I'm getting a lot out of being here, and it's really useful for what I want to do. I think some people, if you're not like really sure you want to live here, then I don't think it is, especially because I love the city to death and I still get sick of it all the time. So people who are already here like kind of sketch about it. I don't think it's worth it. But like apartment costs and stuff are really high, but you can find cheap food, cheap clothes. It's mostly just like your actual residence that's gonna be expensive, but if you're willing to, and if you like have the ability to find a good job, then I think it's worth it. What are some of your favorite movies? 10 Things I Hate About You is my absolute favorite movie in the whole wide world. I actually met someone from Sarah Lawrence today, and I like had to stop myself from being like, Kat goes there, when I realized like Kat is not real. Because I'm really weird, I told you. And I love The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, even though everyone hates it. I like Stick It a lot. I like Heathers, The Craft, all of those like 80s, 90s like girl gang movies. I really like Hercules, and I really like Mulan, and basically every Disney movie ever. I'm trying to think of more. I don't know. I don't really have a highbrow taste in movies. Let's see, what brand of lipstick do you use? Mostly NYC or Wet n Wild, and sometimes Sephora or MAC. What are your eating habits like? I'm a pescatarian, so if you don't know what that is, it's vegetarian, but I eat seafood. Other than that, I like try to kind of be healthy, but not to the point where I'm like obsessed with my eating habits. I try to like stay away from that kind of thinking. Yeah. Do you pennyboard or skateboard? No, but I want to learn how to longboard so badly, and I can't wait to get one, hopefully soon. What's your favorite color? Yellow. What's one place you'd love to travel to? Everywhere. I want to go everywhere. I really want to go to Greece and Iceland and India, and I want to backpack South America, and I want to go back to China because that was really cool. I'm going back to Australia in January, and I'm so excited. I'd like to go back to England too, because it's a great place, and I want to go back really bad. What are some of your favorite TV shows? I watch so much fucking TV, guys. Suits, Gilmore Girls. I just finished watching book 2 of Legend of Korra, and it was amazing. Criminal Minds, Perception. My So-Called Life, it's only 1 season. Y'all can do it. It's amazing. I watch so much TV. Bob's Burgers, Parks and Rec. Parks and Rec is so good. So good. And I'm watching True Blood right now, which is a little like gruesome for me. I'm like really squeamish, but it's really good, so I keep watching it. What perfume do you wear? Lust by Lush. Top 5 favorite albums and bands. Shit, I probably should have like read this before. The 1975's debut. I really like, these aren't like my top 5 ever, these are just what I'm thinking of right now. Lord's Love Club EP, Vampire Weekend Contra, The Doors' Greatest Hits. Fuck, I'm trying to think of like really, really solid like albums. Lucy and I always talk about Fleet Fox's second album. It's really good. And then bands, 1975. Fuck. Who've been I listening to a lot lately? The Doors. I will always like super, super, super love Taking Back Sunday, just because that was like my like entire middle school life was Taking Back Sunday. But yeah, those are just some bands I like. I can't think of like anything super, like, I don't know. Let's see what else we have here. What are some of your most recently played songs? Okay, well my music's gonna shut off when I go in here, but or not. When I Get Home You're Dead to Me by Mayday Parade. Breaking Dishes by Rihanna. Bigger Boys and Stolen Sweethearts by Arctic Monkeys. Cherry Red, Ida Maria. Pledge of Allegiance, Louis XIV. Shelf by the Jonas Brothers, classic. Anthem for the Unwanted by Newfound Glory. And Case of You by Orla Gartland. Those are just some recents. I use the e.l.f. liquid liner too, but it always rubs off any tips. Well, I mean, I always have eyeshadow on, but if you don't want to wear eyeshadow, still put like a translucent or a really light eyeshadow or a powder on, just so, sorry, my boss just texted me and it came up on the screen, just to set it, and that should help you. And how long have you had your blog? I've had it probably for like 2 years, but I didn't really start using it until like a year to like a year and a half ago. How do you do your eyebrows? I use a really, really, really super thin angled brush, and I just follow the natural like curve arch, and then I fill it in darker towards the back and lighter towards the front. Okay, I think that's what I'm gonna answer right now because this is almost 15 minutes long. But thank you guys so much for sending me questions and for continuously being amazing. And I love you all, and I hope you have a wonderful day or night or whatever time you are in currently. I'm sorry I'm so awkward. This is why I don't do this often, but yeah, love you. Have a good life. Kill boys.